Hey, what is up you guys? It's your boy Insanian, and welcome back to this brand new reaction video. So today it's time for Attack on Titan, all openings 1 to 9 in 4K. My mom has never seen this, right? Therefore to be a genuine authentic reaction video. I think you have actually only listened to maybe the first one or the last one, the rumbling, but maybe she doesn't remember. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little twist to it. I mean, I know all of it, right? She doesn't, but we're gonna rate them from 1 till 10, right? And see which one she likes the most. Give her like a little bit of background info about the show Attack on Titan. In my opinion, and in a lot of people's opinion, this is arguably the best anime of all time. Action-packed, animated, storyline, everything. And it's horrifying. I don't think you can be able to actually watch this. But this one is sitting at 4.3 million views, sitting at 71k likes, and 2.8k comments.
Now
right?
you tell me it's horrifying?
Yes, but not like the openings itself, but like the anime itself.
Oh.
It's actually pretty scary.
Can I just not only just do the listening and not look at the anime?
No.
I have to look at the anime, okay.
But, alright. Subtitles on. Yeah, got myself something to drink as well, some coffee. If you guys have any other recommendations, you know where to go. My Instagram page, Insanian_, link in the description. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for listening, and for 218k subs, you guys were smashing it. And without further ado, let's get right into this.
Okay, right.
Alright. So if you are ready, and I'm ready as well.
I'm not so sure I'm ready, but okay. Now that you said it's horrifying.
Well, you'll see, you'll see.
Okay.
Well, that was the first one.
Alright. Okay. I'm writing mine.
Alright.
Here, you want to write yours?
Yes. I mean, in my heart, they are all a 10, but if I should compare like 1 to 9 of this one, right, because there's others to come, I will say... God. I mean, they're all high scored, but I cannot give them all like a 10. So I'm giving it a 9.2.
Oh, you can put a point.
Yeah.
Okay, I gave a 9.
9!
I gave a 9, yeah.
Alright.
I really like that intro.
That's so good.
I love just, it's so forceful, it's so strong, all those voices together and that sort of staccato, you know, like attack.
It's so cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like the just the chorus in the opening, and then afterwards it comes back, and then they just repeat sort of that chorus again, and then it goes up, like, I don't know if it's an octave or what, but it's
for sure.
It's catching.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And the music fits the visuals as well a lot, in my opinion. And this is probably like the most popular one because it's the first one, but it's also the most classic one.
It sounds, you said classic, but it sounds like classical music.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was trying to remember now the one of the composers that has a similar opening.
Yeah.
It's like this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so theatrical and epic.
It's
and
epic, definitely.
like people who've never seen anime, I would recommend this one because this one is not for kids. People think that anime is for kids. Wait till you see Attack on Titan. Plus, it's one of the most geniusly written stories ever, in my opinion. But you have to see it for yourself. The second one, I mean, they all sound different, so that's more interesting. Give it like a more genuine, authentic take to it. So if you're ready for the second one,
I'm
then
ready.
we'll play. Sounds so patriotic.
That's exactly what came to my mind.
God.
Okay.
It's almost like Eddie Van Halen did the guitar playing. Alright, this one is so good as well, but I'll say
I think you're gonna give it less.
I am gonna give it less. Because it's not as classic as the first one, right? And I think that there are better ones. She gave it an 8, I gave it a 7.9.
I wanted to give it a little bit less.
Yeah.
You know, it was interesting because when it first started, I had to think of the hymn of a country, you know, that you're singing for your flag, for your country.
Mm-hmm.
When you said patriotic, that's exactly the feeling of a hymn.
Mm-hmm.
But then suddenly it just falls into something sort of rock,
Yes.
a rock feeling, and then after that it falls into something epic.
Mm-hmm.
So it sort of, it doesn't have the consistency of the first one. The first one it has that bravado the whole time, and this one here just goes from one. It's like they're separate pieces of music,
Yeah.
and I guess that's what sort of takes away a little bit of what I felt with the first one.
That could be. Nice. And in terms of visuals and such, with the anime, like there are main characters that die, right? And you'll see it like gradually becoming more intense, the openings, I'll say. And the next one, the third opening, might actually be my favorite one.
You're already going to tell me that it's your favorite one?
Yes. I think it is my favorite one.
Okay, well,
So
let's see if we have similar tastes.
I love the third opening so much. Yeah, this one is classic.
Yeah, well, this reminded me a little bit of the first one with the voices, the chorus going ba 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 da da ba 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 da da. You know,
Yeah.
sort of like in the back, very, very, very forceful. And I liked the melodic line. I liked
Yeah,
the
for
singing
sure.
and the storytelling and the long sort of holding the sound at the end of each phrasing. You know, it's this is a whole like piece. There,
Yes.
it's not fragmented, and it's like a building up of emotions. Of course, it fits really well with the visuals.
For sure, and this is what they say in the lyrics is something that comes up in the anime a lot of times. Shinzo wu sasageyo, which means devote your heart, and they do this like they're ready to actually get these titans, because this show is about these gigantic creatures, these titans that destroy humanity and wipe out more than 80% of humanity. And the main characters are from the Survey Corps that go against these titans to save humanity. So there are of course a lot of people that die, and every time that they battle, they say "Sasageyo," devote, and that's why I think this is really a really effective opening, and just the way that it sounds melodically, just "Sasageyo, Sasageyo." Na, 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 na. I just love that.
Well, here it is, a 9.5.
Yes.
A 10s are really difficult because that means there's no room for improvement.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
For me, this is still a 10. I don't care what anybody says. This one is a 10 for me.
okay, I guess this was the highlight of the whole thing.
No, there are still great ones, but this one was absolutely my favorite one.
Okay.
The fourth one. Sounding a little bit more different. Yeah, that's that's the fourth one,
Okay.
and it's like a lot more mellow compared to the other ones.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.8.
Okay.
Even though, you know, I mean, if you look at the visuals, it fits really well with the visuals. And I like the fact that it starts
does.
like an piano instrumental, to the other ones start immediately with a voice, pretty
Yeah.
much. And this, you've got a sort of an intro there, and then the voice comes in and he's singing. And then there's a build-up also.
Yeah.
He goes up with his voice quite high. And it's, yeah, it works. It works really well with the visuals.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, and it sort of made me remember Robbie Williams. It's something that he could maybe
Robbie Williams? Maybe.
sing. Just something like, yeah,
Well, for me,
romantic. Not yeah.
could be. but it is definitely like a more mellow and different sounding one.
Totally mellow, but yeah, when you have a chorus in the back just giving you that da 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 staccato that gives so much force to the music.
Yeah. For me, it is a 7.2 though.
Wow, I'm
So
being
it's
really
a bit more average.
Yeah, you're being much more strict here.
Yeah, but it's just like my own taste.
Yeah, well, I would give it a little bit less too, but I'm trying to give higher scores.
Yeah, of course.
But it's in the 7-ish.
Nice.
It's in the 7-ish compared to up to now.
Yeah. Right, this is the fifth one. The visuals are so good on this one. Yeah, that might be my second favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would give it a 9.
Yeah.
I think I would give it a 9 too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, there's a lot of just continuous singing. He sings like continuously and always like this sort of staccato voice the whole time, which also once again suits the visuals.
I would also give it a 9 because it sounds like a little bit more similar to the first one and the other ones maybe.
Yeah, there's a sort of similarity there.
Yeah.
There's a sort of a similarity, but I like this one less than the other ones that I gave a 9 for. And I can't really say why that is. I think the fact that there's, maybe I'm totally wrong, but that there's a lot of repetition. I don't know. There's not that much. It's sort of restricted, more restricted in terms of sound than the other ones. The other ones are more, as I use the word, bombastic.
Yeah, true.
You know, this is more contained, even though there's a lot of staccato and there's a build-up. It's more contained than the rest.
Okay, I see. I still really like this one. Like, it's not my least favorite one, but there's still other ones to come, which there will be like, I think the last one or the second last one. Maybe you've heard it before, but if you hear it like later, you'll be blasted away, just blown away by it, because it beats the other ones as well. But we're not there yet. What I wanted to say about the show itself, like you see these walls, they emphasize on freedom, having freedom, and outside of these walls, like the walls are there because they're keeping the Titans away from humanity, right? So if you see these walls, that's the reason why. But this one is going to be the 6th one.
How many are there?
9 out of
Okay.
6. So let's listen. Ah,
Okay, wow. It's really difficult to say something about yeah, in one take, but this is also this
That was
could just
different.
be in a context also of classical music. There's so much going
Mm-hmm.
on in terms of instruments and voices, the chorus again, so many different rhythms and how they stress the voice
Yeah.
in certain parts of the sentence. And yeah,
This one was different.
it's different, but there's such a complexity in it too,
Mm-hmm. But like with this anime, just the musical compositions are just beautifully done, and there are people who actually perform this. So you can go to like concerts. There was like a Attack on Titan performance, I think this year in the Netherlands as well, that I missed out on. But just experiencing that, it's just amazing music.
This is just really just classical music. It's a mix. There's
It is.
Yeah.
This one is goes higher for me as well. Maybe. Mm, I would say a 9.2.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
9.2?
a 9.2.
Okay.
I would give exactly the same.
That's awesome. Alright, these ones will sound different. So prepare yourself. I think this is the 7th one. This might be my second favorite one.
We have some screamo here.
Yeah, that's my second favorite one. This is when all the shit goes down. I love it. Close to my favorite one. Jesus Christ.
Now this was really pretty intense.
Yeah, this one. Oh my god.
This is pretty intense. Here I go again. I would give your 9 point
Yeah.
even a little bit more. I would say yeah, I would give it. I don't know, because I also like this type of. This is sort of a screamo, heavy metal, intense music.
Yes. It is. It is. That's why I fucking love it. I'm gonna give it a 9.6, right? I think there's only one that I can give a 10, and that's the third opening, but this one, man.
It's close
so
to
good.
it. Yeah,
So
it's
fucking good.
very, very good.
It's
Definitely.
actually- it is my second favorite one. And also, to let you know some background story, the main character, Eren Yeager is his name, he can turn into a Titan as well. And he, at first, in like the first seasons, he was fighting against the Titans, and he figured out that it was hopeless, that humanity was gonna get like wiped out eventually either way. So he turned his back on the Servicorps, on his team, and decided to go with the Titans so he committed mass genocide, wiping out humanity instead of saving humanity, because he thinks that's the only way that they can have freedom.
Okay, well,
Insane.
they've definitely put some very intense music there that
Yeah,
fits the story
it does.
quite well.
Alright, we got two more. I think my camera can only record for 30 minutes, so we're gonna listen to this one, and then I'm gonna stop, and then we're gonna go back.
Okay.
So let's go.
Where are you at? Where have you been? 問いかけに答えはなく Where are you headed? What
That's
did you
horrifying.
mean? 追いかけても遅く遠く Just living through your scars. The wrong, the all, forgotten words. 時が止まることもなく We're getting older, second by second by second. Don't you wanna stay with me? Are you giving up on me? I'll be waiting for you. Let me hold you under the tree, under the tree.
Hell yeah. I think it actually is the last one, or is there one more? Oh wait, there is actually one more.
Okay.
Okay, but let me know your opinion on that one.
I don't know because I really like that rhythm, you know, the different sort of rhythm together with the voice. I think it was a piano first, and then there were like violins or something, string instruments in the back.
Yeah.
And I liked the beginning, and then in the middle, I sort of lost it there. I spaced out, so
Oh,
it
could
didn't catch my attention as much.
Mhm.
And I only got back when I heard the "rawr" from the screamo, and then okay, I'm back.
Nice.
So I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
pay
it's
that
okay.
much attention to this one. I was a little bit
It's okay.
spacey.
I like this one as well, but it's not my favorite one. I will say like an 8.6.
I would give an 8.
An 8. Got you. Alright, then I'll stop my camera and then I'll... Because it's almost 30 minutes and I'll go back. Audio is...
Yeah, it's low.
One sec, maybe I can... I think it's almost max audio. Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. That's horrifying. There you go.
All right. Yeah, it was very epic too. The guy singing, those voices in the back, also the chorus sort of sustaining his voice there. I mean, it's... Yeah. I'm repeating myself, but it
No,
looking at the visuals, and I'm very bad at really listening and looking at the visuals. I can only focus either on one or the other, but yeah, I would also give it something like that. It's not as
I gave it an 8.
epic as the other ones.
Yeah.
A couple of I guess we sort of, I agree with you. With the first choice, the second choice, and the third choice. Yeah, those were the best.
Yeah, me too. I totally agree. Of course. For the rest, I have to show you like one little scene. It's 1.5 minutes, and the show has actually ended in 2023, and it started in I think 2013. So it ran a decade with like 9 openings. And it's still really popular. Millions upon millions of people watch this still. This one has like 34 million views, so it's one of the most popular, influential animes of all time. And I know that you're not into anime, but just to give you like a little bit of a glimpse and show you what peak is like, or what these animators go through to make something as gorgeous as this, just to let you know. This is a fight scene. Levi, which is one of the main characters, versus the Beast Titan.
なんだ俺の巨人が倒れて 一人の兵士に気をつけろって？はい、リヴァイ兵長は危険です。こいつがリヴァイか。
Whoa. Okay. Takes off his eyes.
さっきは随分と楽しそうだったな。こうしてダメだ、もっと楽しんでくれよ。
The music is so
I'm
good.
going to have nightmares.
Oh, this is really mild compared to what it actually is. It's anime.
Whoa. Okay. Just stick the sword in his mouth.
It's so good.
体を激しく損傷し回復が手いっぱいのうちは巨
It's
人が
lifeless emotion.
そうだったよな。おい、返事しろよ。失礼なやつだな。
Dilating pupils. Everything about this is pure artistry. Love it, love it, love it. But like I said, I don't think you can be able to handle this because like in the first episode, the mother of the main character gets like eaten alive by the Titan itself. You actually hear the noises and everything about it. It's actually pretty gory. So it's not for kids, not for kids. But what did you think of this action scene?
I think that it's what, this one right now?
Yeah, just like a little sneak peek of what it is.
I think it's all really amazing, this whole anime thing. The music is, I don't know how much time they spent to create this, but it's high quality, fantastic.
It
is. Musicians and this obviously this.
It is.
Yeah, this is it's not the type of thing that I would watch.
I know.
So I don't know what to say really here, but
That's
it's
okay.
obviously fantastic quality.
And the character that you saw, Levi, the one with the sword, he's like the captain of the Survey Corps, so he's like the leader.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, like all of these comrades, who were leaders as well, they died during the war of fighting these titans and such. And the final episode, humanity is saved, so all of the titans just are extinct.
There's a happy ending to this?
There's a happy ending to
Okay.
it. But this is like the final scene of Levi, that he just envisions his comrades and such after like the continuous war, because this anime has like more than 80 episodes. And then it's just all done, and the relief on his face, the exhaustion just shows it all, and it's just amazing.
ようお前ら見ていてくれたか。これが結末らしい。お前らが捧げた心臓の。
He's the only one that survived from those people.
Oh, they're not there actually.
They're all dead.
They're all dead. Okay.
And they devoted their hearts to save humanity. And Levi's the only one who survived.
Right. Okay. That's pretty sad.
There are still a couple comrades. There are like 5 other people who survived. But in terms of leaders, he's the only one who survived. She died, Sasha.
そうじゃん。
They lived. And that's
Alright.
it. That's really emotional. So
You're totally into anime, aren't you?
sometimes I am. But this anime got like a 9.5 from Rotten Tomatoes.
How old is this? I mean, when was this?
This was from, like I said, from 2013 it
oh,
started.
2013. Okay.
And then to 2023.
Hmm.
But it's like one of the highest ranked, action-packed. It's actually insane the way this is written. So I just wanted you to, see some true art,
Get a feeling.
get like a little bit of a glimpse, right? Because like none of my friends actually watch anime, so, and I know that a lot of people do actually watch anime, and they want to, show that to people. And also just on the musical aspect, because I make reaction videos on music based. We also listened to music, we ranked it, and had a good time. So that's about it. What do you guys? What did you think of it all?
What did I think? Well, yeah, I think that it's interesting to see this. To see anime, because I'm used to cartoons or something like that with silly music, and this is serious stuff. I mean, this is up here, the best possible music, and whoever created this, the whole creation of this anime is out of this world.
Nice.
So yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I can understand why younger generations would get into this.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. All clear. That's about it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did so, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you guys like me and my content, please subscribe and become a Desanian today. Because of what is most consistently. Here is another video if you guys check out. Rest in peace to me, Edgar, Dragon Boys Forever. And what we will say to you is bye.